Come ride along with Surabhi and Ashu on a road that sings beneath the western blue. From Salt Lake City's mountain sky to redwood giants standing high, through silver flats and desert seas, past Nevada's winds and sagebrush breeze. The Sierra calls with forests green and lakes that shimmer in between. Vineyards roll and redwoods rise, ocean mists beneath the skies. It's a musical journey westward bound, from Salt Lake to Eureka's coastal sound. So come along, let's drive afar. This story's told inside a car. So come along, let's drive afar. This story's told. We've driven 100 miles west from Salt Lake City's glow, on a highway where the winds of freedom blow. Endless flats of silver white stretch on either side, beneath a sky so open wide. Salt that glistens like a sea shining in the sun, telling stories of the ages under skies begun. The road runs straight as far as eyes can see, leading us where we're meant to be. Our tires hum a steady tune, rolling over time. Desert winds, our only friend along this silver line. Mirages dance and shimmer in the heat, ghostly lakes beneath our feet. We're heading west to Wendover, where the state lines meet, in the quiet space where salt and sky compete. Keep moving on, chasing roads into the dawn. Salt flats whisper secrets in the air, telling tales for those who dare. This is the magic of the open road, carrying dreams and stories stowed. Westward still, our journey flows to places only the traveler knows. Our tires hum a steady tune, rolling over time. Desert winds, our only friend along this silver line. Road, run straight as far as eyes can see, leading us where we're meant to be. Our tires hum a steady tune, rolling over time. Desert winds, our only friend along this silver line. Mirages dance and shimmer in the heat, ghostly lakes beneath tales for those who dare. This is the magic of the open road, carrying dreams and stories told. Westward still, we're rolling west with salt behind, toward the desert wide and kind. Windover's border comes in view, Utah skies give way to new. A sign stands tall beside the road, telling us we're westward bound. We're crossing into silver lands, dust and freedom in our hands. The highway runs like a ribbon straight, stretching out beyond the gate. Sage and mountains watch us pass, time rolls on like flowing glass. Surabhi smiles as Ashu drives, feeling how the journey thrives. Utah fading in the rear, Nevada winds begin to steer. Salt flats shine and slowly fade as desert shadows start to trade. Heat waves dance upon the ground, silence holds a subtle sound. We're rolling through this endless space, finding freedom in this place. No bright lights or neon signs, just desert sky and power lines. Every mile a story grows of dusty roads where sunlight flows. Straight ahead the mountains rise beneath Nevada's open and sky. The border's just a painted line on desert sands and time combined. Surabhi laughs, Ashu grins, rolling on as daylight spins. We're crossing Windover, silent edge, past salt and sun and desert ledge. Nevada waits with roads unwound, a westward song of freedom sound. Crossing windows, silent edge, past salt and sun and desert ledge. Nevada waits with roads unwound, a westward song of freedom sound. A freedom sound, a freedom sound. The highway rolls beneath our wheels, endless space the desert feels. Sagebrush whispers in the breeze. Time slows down in lands like these. Miles behind and miles ahead, painted lines in yellow and red. Surabhi smiles as Ashu drives, feeling how the road's alive. Silence spreads from sky to ground. Heat waves shimmer all around. Desert stretches far and wide, secrets in its open stride. Now snowy peaks begin to rise, like secrets blooming neath the skies. White crowns shining in the sun, ice and desert blend as one. Mountains glowing crisp and clear, winter's touch is drawing near. Cold and warmth both side by side, a magic only roads can hide. Sunlight glints off snowy lines, etched along the mountain spine. Surly laughs and Ashu grins as winter's quiet song begins. This is the wonder of the ride, where snow and desert worlds collide. Westward still the journey flows, chasing where the white wind blows. This is the wonder of the ride, where snow and desert worlds collide. Westward still the journey flows, chasing where the white wind blows. Dust rolls softly off the tire lines, sky's a dome of endless signs. Heat waves dance on desert seams, mountains drift like distant dreams. Empty roads stretch far and true, painted earth in shades of blue. Solitude beneath the beams, mountains drift like distant dreams. Rolling on through desert air, nothing moves but sun and glare. Spirit flows like desert streams, mountains drift like distant dreams. Like distant dreams, rolling on Abby and Ashu rode along 350 miles so strong, out where desert highways climb. They paused to rest in tiny Valmy, Nevada time. A banner waving in the breeze, love stood tall among the trees. Tanks were full and spirits fed, homemade lunch, roads ahead. Filling up, then back to dreams. Desert winds and silver streams. Valmy small, but skies so wide. Rolling west with desert pride. Filling up and back to dreams. Desert winds and silver streams. Valmy small, but skies so wide. Rolling west with desert pride. With desert pride. Desert winds and silver streams. Valmy small, the sky so wide. Rolling west with desert pride. Desert pride. With desert pride. Filled our tank in Valmy town, under desert skies of amber brown. 350 miles we came, still westbound in this highway game. The wind it hums, the road it bends, through quiet lands that never end. Lunch in hand, the tank is full. The road ahead is wide and cool. Rolling out from Valmy's gate, through hills where sun and silence wait. Ashu and Surabhi drive once more, past sagebrush dust and canyon floor. Mirages dance on asphalt black. The mountains cast their shadows back. A freight train hums across the line, a rhythm for this ride of mine. Rolling out from Valmy's gate, through hills where sun and silence wait. Ashu Each mile hums a desert tune beneath the sun and silver moon. Rolling out from Valmy's gate, through hills where sun and silence wait, sagebrush dust and canyon floor. Each mile hums a desert tune beneath the sun and silver moon. Through hills where shadows start to grow, the land begins its silent show. We glide past roads of dusty grace, Elko's edges, a quiet place. Old tracks and fences blur and fade. Time slows down in the light and shade. Mountains drift like distant dreams. Silent towns and silver streams. This is Elko's whispered song, a land where silence rolls along. Between the hill and desert floor, we ride the wind and nothing more. Billboards cracked by desert time flicker like an aging rhyme. The skyline low, the air is still. We coast along this western hill. This is Elko's whispered song, a land where silence rolls along. Between the hill and desert floor, we ride the wind and nothing. And sky, passing honk, a soft goodbye. Sun slants low on the silver line. Desert brushes pass like time. The road still hums a steady beat. Tired hands warm desert seat. Through miles of sage and golden hills came the calm sound that the silence fills, a glimmer ahead, a shimmer near. Winnemucca slowly appears. Now the journey shifts again, another chapter, same terrain. Ashu smiles, breathes in deep, hands the wheel, lets Surabi lead. Banner waving, maverick calls, a quiet town where sunset falls. From snack to seat, from gaze to grip, the co-pilot takes the captainship. The tank fills up, but so do hearts. From Valmy plains to Winnemucca's start. And as the engine starts to sing, Surabi drives toward evening's ring. Now the journey shifts again, another chapter, same terrain. Ashu smiles, breathes in deep, hands the wheel, lets Surabi lead. Calls, a quiet town where sunset falls. From snack to seat, from gaze to grip, the co-pilot takes the captainship. Up, but so do hearts. From Valmy plains to Winnemucca's start. And as the engine starts to sing, Surabi drives toward evening's ring. Now the journey shifts again, another chapter, same terrain. Ashu smiles, breathes in deep, hands the wheel, lets Surabi lead. Tires hum beneath the sky, endless road just drifting by. Dusty miles, the heat still clings, but the open west has quieter things. Desert floor in twilight's hue, golden beams in rear view. Ashu leans the engine low, Surabi hums soft tunes they know. The day runs long, but hearts stay light, the bonds stay strong. They roll through winds and distant light, now shadows stretch into the night. Rest in dusky haze, the sky begins its silver phase. And just ahead, through desert air, Lovelock's calm begins to stare. Winding down from Salt Lake's glow, 400 miles on cruise and flow. Neon signs, a whisper spark, a town beneath the dark. Tomorrow leads through forest deep, but now they search for rest and sleep. Just an hour to Reno's face, where Aiden's lights will mark the place. Onward bound, the day runs long, but hearts stay light, the bond stays strong. They'll dream tonight by Reno's light, then wake and chase the redwood flight. Morning light in Reno glows. Ashu starts the car, it gently goes. Coffee, steam, and mountain breeze. Back on the road with hearts at ease. Through the dawn they quietly ride, past sleepy streets and countryside. Serabi hums a desert tune. Sun climbs high above the dune. Miles unwind beneath the sky, dreams in motion drifting by. Westward through the rising day, Sierra's whisper guides their way. The foothills rise, the trees stand tall. Granite shadows start to sprawl. Cooler winds begin to sweep from canyon folds and forest deep. By the turn where the ridges grow, Serabi steps out, eyes aglow. With camera held in steady frame, she captures peaks without a name. Miles unwind beneath the sky, dreams in motion drifting by. In the hush of morning's glow, they greet the hills and onward go. By the turn where the ridges grow, pines grow tall on mountainsides, granite cliffs where eagles glide. Castle Park and the sky so blue. Shadows fall in shifting hue. Dawners whispers in the air. Snow once laid its silence there. Through the Sierras breathing spine, every curve a sacred line. Past the lakes and forest calls, memory drifts from granite walls. Engines hum and brake lights flash. Elevation starts to clash. Windows down, the silence hums. No more talk, just mountain drums. Ribbons twist to lower ground. Golden grass begins to crown. Wheels descend where fields unfold. California starts to hold. Through the Sierras breathing spine, every curve a sacred line. Past the lakes and forests call, memory drips from granite walls. Through the Sierras breathing spine, every curve a sacred line. Past the lakes and forest calls, memory drips from granite walls. Morning mist had cleared the sky, Reno now behind. Rolling wheels on Highway 80, chasing warmer signs. Through sunlit plains and open skies, they pass the edge of dreams. Golden fields began to glow like summer's mellow gleam. 150 miles from Reno's quiet start, California welcomes them with nature's beating heart. From hills to fields, from pine to grain, Ashu and Surabi glide again. Walnut trees and barns appeared, roadside still and calm. The valley's breath was wide and slow, a subtle earthy balm. Near Zamora's rustic turns, old silos guard the lane. Past every bend, a story slept, in hay and sun and grain. 150 miles from Reno's gentle cities yet, no ocean roar, but signs of life grew more and more. Fields that whispered tales to skies, with hawks above and cows nearby. 150 miles of tales in colors rich and wide, from Reno's peaks to farm road trails, they let the moments glide. Through morning light and golden bend, the song rolls on, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. Westward wheels roll soft and slow through winding hills where rivers flow. Pines grow sparse, the sky turns wide, a golden light begins to slide. The scent of oak, the curve of land, with open roads and earth so grand. A hush before the town arrives, where quiet homes and stillness thrive, where vineyards trace the quiet lanes, and silence hums through window panes. A roadside stop, the day feels slow beneath the sun's retiring glow. Now Clear Lake Oaks comes into view, with weathered walls and skies so blue. A village tucked in time's soft hand, with vines that sweep across the land. They grab some coffee, light and sweet, and snacks to make the break complete. No need to rush, no need to roam. This quiet stop felt just like home, where vineyards trace the quiet lanes, and silence hums through window panes. A roadside stop, the day feels slow beneath the sun's retiring glow. But here they paused to hear the tune, where vineyards trace the quiet lanes, and silence hums through window panes. A roadside stop, the day feels slow beneath the sun's retiring glow. Turn again real soon, but here they pause to hear the tune. They've driven 760 miles west, Now they're cruising west on State Route 20. California's scenic Lakeside, Highway 20. The water glimmers to their left. Ashutosh drives in golden breath. Clear Lake's breath, a gentle sway. Hugging roads that twist and play. Green hills lean with soft embrace. Sky and water share one face. The breeze rolls through the open glass. Surubby clicks as moments pass. No cities here, just nature's song. The road ahead is wide and long. Ripples dance where eagles glide on CA-20's mountain ride. Lakeside curves and painted skies, rolling west where silence lies. Pines peek through on either side. Old oaks watch their journey glide. Reflections blur the speeding lines. In this quiet place, the soul unwinds. The lake keeps watch, the sun dips low. Each mile wrapped in evening glow. Adventure hums in tire and track. They won't forget this winding back. Ripples dance where eagles glide on CA-20's mountain ride. Lakeside curves and painted skies, rolling west where silence lies. Pines peek through on either side. Old oaks watch their journey glide. Ripples dance where eagles glide on CA-20's mountain ride. Lakeside curves and painted skies, rolling west where silence lies. Still gliding down the lakeside bend, where stories stretch and trees suspend. The asphalt hums a steady tune beneath the warmth of late day June. Dusty signs and wooden posts, small lake cabins, empty coasts. Clouds drift slow above the pines. Time dissolves in winding lines. GA-20s whisper low through the curves where soft winds blow. Ashutosh drives and thoughts run deep, while Surubby's gaze begins to sleep. Sunlight dapples through the haze, a golden hush in evening phase. No rush, no race, no final goal, just the rhythm of the road and soul. The world fades out, the lake holds still, echoes ringing off each hill. Camera rests now in her hand, peace like gravel, soft and grand. Key A20s whisper low through the curves where soft winds blow. Ashu drives and thoughts run deep, while Surabhi's gaze begins to sleep. Somewhere west, the redwoods wait, but for now, they trust the fate. Every mile a silent prayer, in quiet light, the journey's rare. Final rust, the reps unwind, leaving rush and noise behind. Through the stillness, mountain air, two souls drifting unaware. Somewhere west, the redwoods wait, but for now they trust the fate. Every mile a silent prayer, in quiet light, the journey's rare. Final west, the redwoods wait, but for now they trust the fate. Every mile a silent prayer, in quiet light, the journey is rare. Final west, the redwoods want. They roll out from forested bends, the winding path begins to end. Signs of life in scattered beams, small town silence breaks the dream. The roadside stretches wide and still, Willits rises by the hill. Few homes tucked in wood and shade, a quiet shift, no grand parade. Now they're drifting through the town, where modest streets slow traffic down. A parked truck waits with rusted grace, a diner sleeps in its own pace. A hardware sign, a vintage store, hints of stories lived before. No rush, no honk, no neon glare, just whispers in the summer air. Willits breathes in mountain tones, wrapped in trees and cobblestones. A town that doesn't chase the race, just greets the road with warm embrace. lines of town now far behind. The winding woods begin to climb. CA-20 leads the way through green cathedrals kissed by day. Ashu drives with steady hands as light pours down in golden strands. Sarabi's lens is raised again to catch the curves, the fern, the glen. The road is lined with towering grace. Each redwood holds its rooted place. They've left behind the city's hum into a world where whispers come. The breeze slips in through open glass. A moment here too pure to pass. This silence speaks without word, and rustling leaves their thoughts are heard. Now CA-20 bends and weaves a trail of gold beneath the leaves. Evening falls with quiet pace as forest wraps them in embrace. 8 minutes on the slope gets steep, with cliffs and trees and layered sweep. Rocks and shadows play in light. The canopy begins the night. They move as guests through nature's hall. No traffic here, no urgent call. Just time unspooling with the trees. Stories riding on embrace. Redwoods already claimed the path, but now they deepen tall and vast. Each mile winds through shaded lanes, with mist that clings like soft refrains. Surabi's lens still seeks the light as trunks grow thick and block the night. The road is hushed, the car moves slow through velvet green where echoes grow. No more towns, no turning back. They're wrapped inside this redwood track. Old giants lean where sunlight fades, guardians of the mountain grades. The forest whispers They cross a stream, then climb once more through stories carved in forest floor. The air is cool, the skies retreat, replaced by crowns where eagles meet. No billboards here, no signs of man, just earth and trees and Ashutosh van. No more towns, no turning back. They're wrapped inside this redwood track. Old giants lean where sunlight fades, guardians of the mountain grades. Branches bow and silence sings, wrapped in roots and memory rings. Soon they'll reach the ancient gate where legends rest and stories wait. From foothill pine to monarch wood, they journey on just as they should. Branches bow and silence sings, wrapped in roots